Are you in the market for an entry-level luxury sports sedan like a BMW 3 Series, Mercedes C-Class, an Audi A4, or perhaps an Infiniti G35 or Lexus IS350? Have you ever thought about putting yourself in a Cadillac? No? It's too geriatric, not up to the competition, and doesn't have any curb appeal? Well, you know what? You're wrong on all counts. This 2008 Cadillac CTS is here to take on the competition, and it does a great job. First, the looks. There is nothing else on the road that looks like this car. It can't be confused with anything, and that's good, since cars are all starting to look like each other. Cadillac calls the edgy styling art and science. This new 2008 has a more pronounced front grille and lower bottom lip that has already kissed a curb. The polished alloy wheels and touches of chrome give the CTS its American flair, and the vertically stacked taillights are a tip of the hat to older Cadillacs. Underneath the bulging wheel arches and razor-sharp styling is a car engineered in Europe. You see, the Cadillac CTS has the nuts to back up the looks, with 2 engine choices and for the first time all-wheel drive. The trunk is a useful size with a ski pass-through, or the folding feature when the CTS is equipped with the must-have comfort and convenience package. The back seat is really a 2-seater with a large bump in the middle. Legroom is ample, but tall passengers will touch the roof, and the seat cushion is not well padded. The fabulous design on the outside continues on the inside of the Cadillac CTS. This is a first-class dash and is very modern and up-to-date. What you have here is a complement of materials like chrome on some of the buttons around the clock, the vents, and the pods in the center here. But you also have the satin finish on the inside along with carbon fiber, soft-touch materials, and stitching that runs along the inside of the car. All first class, and the finish really is excellent. In addition, the placement of the heat controls for the driver and the passenger are down low and just a fingertip touch away. Very well placed, and they also incorporate the heated seats. Now you can see on the dash that the navigation system dominates the landscape here. But watch this. You push a button, it disappears, and it turns into just a regular radio display. That really is well thought out. There's one thing I would like to see improved. The bottom of the seats I find a little bit short, and the bolstering cuts into my thigh. Now that's my preference, of course. Other people might fit in here perfectly well. As I mentioned, the must-have package is the comfort and convenience package with heated and ventilated seats, power tilt and telescopic steering with memory, park assist, and keyless start. This car is also equipped with a navigation package, which includes USB port to load songs onto your 40-gig hard drive, sat radio, and a killer stereo. These packages really can add up in a hurry, but the base price of the CTS is very attractive, $38,900. The car we're in here today has all-wheel drive. It's got the 3.6-liter engine with direct injection and $17,000 in options. So the price on this car is $59,000 and change. The Cadillac CTS is available with a 6-speed manual transmission, but you know what? The majority of buyers are probably going to get this Cadillac with a 6-speed automatic transmission that is shiftable. But what it does show is that Cadillac is serious about appealing to enthusiast drivers. The Cadillac CTS is a rear-wheel drive car, and as I mentioned, can be ordered with all-wheel drive. The feel for the driver, even under hard acceleration, is that of a rear-wheel drive car. On gravel, when the rear wheels start to slip, or in slippery conditions like today, the CTS retains its sport sedan dynamics by allowing the rear wheels to slip just a little bit, then the power shifts to the front for more traction. Now, the automatic transmission shifts precisely, and it isn't that fast to downshift, though, when you're looking for more power. To get around that, what I do most of the time is slide the shifter over to the right-hand side and keep the CTS in sport mode. The base engine is a 3.6-liter with 263 horsepower, and a huge difference from many of the import competitors, it runs on regular gasoline. Hooray! It's amazing the acceleration out of today's modern V6 motors. This one does a super job. I'd like to have a meteor exhaust note, though. I find the drone of the V6 just doesn't match the car's image. Now, the one we have has the 3.6-liter engine with direct injection. That puts out 304 horsepower, more than the BMW 335. Now, that really is a lot of fun. The balance front to back is excellent. You can throw this car into corners with absolute authority. The one thing I'd like to see improved, the steering is good. It gives pretty good feedback to the driver, but it really isn't in the same class as, say, a BMW 3 Series. Today's performance luxury sedan has to be an all-rounder. Sure, it has to be able to perform, it has to have the power and the agility and the handling you expect from an expensive car, but it also has to be a comfortable car to spend time in when you're stuck in stop-and-go city traffic. It's comfortable at slow city speeds, but when you get the speed built up and you throw it into corners, it does all of that part as well with ease. It really is a good all-rounder. Yeah, there are a few things I'd like to see improved on the Cadillac CTS. First of all, I find the seats in the front a little bit too short. I'd like to have a Meteor exhaust sound to match the sporty exterior of the car. And the steering feel is good, but it could be improved. This vehicle is here to take on the competition, especially the other expensive imports from Europe. But the Cadillac has something extra, a little bit of flair and style that the others just don't have.
For complete specs, go to our website at drivingtelevision.com.